This online program from Cleveland Marshall helps you either enter the field of cybersecurity or advance your career within that field by giving you a unique combination of skills and knowledge that combine all of the critical elements that a top-notch cybersecurity professional needs to have.
So our program seeks to enable our graduates to be value added on day one for any organization that seeks to manage its cyber risk.
What excites me most about Cleveland Marshall's MLS program is the way we bring diverse skill sets and disciplines together into a coordinated approach to cybersecurity.
This online program from Cleveland Marshall really gives the student the opportunity to experience practical real-life application of not just the law, but security hand in hand.
We realized that there was a critical need for both law students and technologists and business executives working in the field to better understand each other's roles in creating a good cybersecurity program. When you get this degree through Cleveland Marshall, you're getting access not only to the really high quality, unique content, but also to that network that we've spent years building. My name is Brian Ray. I'm a professor of law at the Cleveland Marshall College of Law at Cleveland State University, where I co-founded and direct the Center for Cybersecurity and Privacy Protection, which is funded through the Cleveland State University Foundation. We're humbled to receive this recognition and very grateful to Cyndi and Ron Gula and the Gula Tech Foundation for their leadership in this area and for supporting our work training current and future leaders in cybersecurity. As you just saw, we do this first and foremost through a set of innovative degree and certificate programs, including our online Masters of Legal Studies in Cybersecurity and Data Privacy. When we founded this center almost 7 years ago, there were very few technical programs that incorporated law and policy, and only a handful of non-technical programs that required their students to obtain a deep understanding of the technical aspects of cybersecurity. But as we all know, and as this grant recognizes, cybersecurity is a team sport. Our mission is to train legal and business leaders to understand the critical cybersecurity risks they're facing, and for technical security professionals, both within those organizations and advising them from the outside, to communicate those cyber risks to those organizational leaders. In addition to our interdisciplinary degree and certificate programs that provide this 360-degree view of the legal, business, and technical aspects of cybersecurity, our center also advises on state and federal law. We develop cutting-edge research, and we engage our communities to understand the importance of cybersecurity and that it's a shared responsibility for everyone. We play leadership roles in all of the major cybersecurity organizations in Ohio. We helped to found the Northeast Ohio Cyber Consortium, an internet sharing organization where we work with most of the Fortune 200 companies in the region, as well as leading nonprofits in all sectors. We're also the only academic center to be part of Cyber Ohio, Ohio's leading cybersecurity policy organization, founded by then Attorney General Mike DeWine, who is now Ohio's governor. As part of Cyber Ohio, we helped to draft the Ohio Data Protection Act, the very first law of its kind in the United States to provide an incentive to organizations to adopt cybersecurity programs that incorporate major industry framework. This law has now become a model for other states, including Utah and Connecticut. This generous gift from the Gula Tech Foundation will support these programs and will enable us to expand our partnerships with organizations like the Northeast Ohio Cyber Consortium, Ohio Cyber Range, and the Center for Internet Security to continue to advance our shared mission of ensuring that cybersecurity is a top priority for every organization and that the professionals who lead them are equipped to work as a team to address these risks. Once again, thank you and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Good afternoon. My name is Mary Ellen Seal. I'm the founder and CEO of the National Cybersecurity Society. As a nonprofit organization, I lead a community of cybersecurity professionals who are committed to protecting the U.S. small business community. Our team is excited and appreciative of the Gula Tech Foundation for acknowledging the work we do to help small businesses stay safe. And to be recognized at RSA is a great honor. It lets us reach more cyber professionals and encouraging them to join us. The Gula Tech Funds will help us train cyber experts to lead their small businesses in developing and implementing protective measures. If you would like to know more about the work we do, I'll be here all week at RSA and I'd love to talk to you. Thank you.
The United States has 32.5 million small businesses, which represents 99.9% of all businesses and 50% of our GDP. We founded the National Cybersecurity Society to provide cybersecurity education, awareness, and advocacy to these small businesses across the U.S. During our time as cybersecurity experts, we've seen firsthand how devastating a cyber attack can be for a company. Not only is money and intellectual property stolen, but the company's reputation is compromised as well. To protect small businesses, the NCSS has made it our mission to operate exclusively for charitable and educational purposes. We make materials available to the general public with a focus on disadvantaged individuals and small businesses in distressed communities. We're committed to improving the online safety and security of these individuals and small businesses through education, awareness, and advocacy. Our vision is to enable a safe and secure small business community and to make cybersecurity easy and accessible. The NCSS advises small businesses on the types of cybersecurity practices that are available to them, and through this, educate them on the protection that best suits their business. We take a collaborative approach with our members to give you the power to make mission-critical cybersecurity decisions. Through educating our members and partners on cybersecurity best practices, we help you deter attacks rather than attempt to remediate them after it's too late. Alongside our free materials, we encourage individuals to become members of the NCSS to gain access to technical resources and on-call industry experts to help your organization resolve questions and dilemmas quickly. We have developed unique tailored content that can be used for specific policies and procedures for your company, including how-to guides, fact sheets, phishing protection guides, and much more. Some of the perks we provide are weekly cyber bulletins for your workforce, quarterly threat advisories, and access to our automated information sharing portal as part of our ISAO status. For NCSS members, we've established a practical solutions roadmap. This process for assisting businesses starts with working with leadership to establish the program and assigning responsibilities for actions required. After an assessment is done, we work with you to create a plan of action to address these deficiencies, repeating the testing process until these deficiencies are resolved. We're always ready to assist our members and partners at a moment's notice. To protect the broader community, when a member reports an incident to us, with their approval, we forward the data anonymously to the Department of Homeland Security. As an information sharing and analysis organization under the Information Sharing Act of 2015, you as a member are protected from litigation and liability that may result from a cyber incident. Utilizing donations, NCSS is here to help you understand cyber risks with insights to improve your practices and IT infrastructure. If you want to join our efforts to help this community, please use our donate page. If you're a technologist or a company who would like to become a member of our community and gain access to the full suite of capabilities and educational support, or learn more about what we do, visit nationalcybersecurity.org to see how we've helped businesses implement cyber best practices. We wish your business much success. We make cybersecurity easy. The NCSS team.
Hello, I'm Mark Orsi, CEO of the GRF Foundation. We are thrilled to receive a grant for the Gula Tech Foundation competition, incorporating cyber expertise and corporate governance. Thank you to Ron and Cyndi Gula and the members of the grant committee for your consideration. As cyber attacks have progressed from an annoyance to a disruption to a systemic business threat, it is vital that senior corporate leadership be fluent in cybersecurity and that cyber experts be included in leadership decisions. There's a concerning gap in board-level understanding of cyber threats. Cyber mature organizations regularly engage the Chief Information Security Officer at the board level. However, many private and public sector organizations don't have that structure. As a result, cyber risks are filtered out prior to reaching the attention of the board. At the GRF Foundation, we are working to address this critical issue and are grateful for the support of this grant to help us reach our goals. We see two paths to promote better corporate governance. The first is to train cyber professionals how to engage the board, presenting risks in business terms, and to facilitate their addition to boards. The second is to educate current board and C-suite professionals to further their understanding of the threat environment, the likelihood of different risks, and the available mitigations to fortify against attacks and build resilience. The GRF Foundation serves as the 501c3 arm of Global Resilience Federation, a nonprofit that manages and supports 17 threat information sharing communities, providing actionable threat intelligence, vulnerability and incident data, and a collaborative platform to enable collective defense for thousands of companies. Our mission is to help assure the resilience of critical and essential infrastructure against threats that could significantly impact the orderly functioning of the global economy and general safety of the public. This mission can only be achieved through increased board-level understanding of cybersecurity. The GRF Foundation is positioned to raise the level of cyber awareness through educational experiences like C-suite roundtable events, summits, tabletop exercises, and ad hoc events in response to emerging threats. We recently hosted presentations on maturing security operations in a remote world, regulatory developments and the impact on third-party risk management, explain what you mean by business risk and operational resilience, value from enterprise cyber risk assessment, and business impacts from COVID-19. Meanwhile, the GRF Foundation supports numerous educational programs across many sectors that GRF supports. GRF recently developed an operational resilience framework as a multi-sector effort to reduce operational risk, minimize service disruptions, and limit systemic impacts from destructive attacks and events such as ransomware. The operational resilience framework recognized the same needs seen by the Gula Tech Foundation, defining an executive role supported by the CEO with board-level visibility and broad reach across business, technology, and risk functions. In this effort, we are engaging executives from over 150 organizations and US regulatory bodies. The framework is available today for public comment and will be published in July this year. In another initiative, GRF's Legal Services ISAL launched a mentorship program, providing a venue in which firms can discuss cyber governance and information on specific threats and control topics important to them, allowing smaller and less cyber mature firms to learn from firms that have more robust capabilities. In the education sector, GRF's K-12 Security Information Exchange team worked with 50 school districts to build essential cybersecurity protections, consisting of a dozen practical, low-cost, and achievable controls that every school district should strive to implement to reduce cyber risk. Each of these GRF communities and others in the network engage and educate both executive leadership and cyber operations teams within member organizations. These sharing communities develop the means for security teams to communicate complex threats and mitigations to executive leadership in a way that is actionable. Through our efforts enabled by this grant, cybersecurity professionals will better learn what is required at the board level, and executives and board members will gain a greater understanding of the current threat environment in a digestible way that makes business sense. Thank you again, Ron and Cyndi Gula, and the members of the grant committee. We greatly appreciate your trust and will continue to work to meet the goals of the Gula Tech Foundation that are so in tune and aligned with GRF's mission. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ron Gula and the Gula Foundation, for this recognition. and support, together with the Digital Directors Network, will take action to increase cyber governance. The Women's Cyber Governance Collaborative, a collaboration with WBC and DDN, will educate and promote a pipeline of skilled, trained women in cyber governance and competent to lead on the boards of both public and privately held companies. The Women's Business Collaborative is an unprecedented alliance of 73 professional women's organizations and hundreds, if not thousands, of leaders whose mission is to build equal position, pay, and power for all businesswomen. We accelerate change through collaboration, action, advocacy, and clearly data accountability across our 9 action initiatives. WBC is thrilled to partner with DDN. Together, we're going to leverage the work and momentum of several of our key initiatives, including our board initiative, our C-suite initiative, our technology initiative, our gender and pay parity initiative, all with the momentum to build this partnership and collaboration that will allow us to advance women leaders specifically in this urgent area of cyber governance. So let's hear from Bob Zukas, the CEO of DDN, and Barbie Bigelow, our board on the advisory council, who brought us Bob and WBC together in our partnership. Bob?
Strengthening America's corporate boards as cybersecurity control points is the big problem we're solving. This is a problem that's squarely in our national interest and the competitive interest of America's companies. At Digital Directors Network, that was our founding mission 5 years ago, and one that we've been leading the charge on since then. We're now taking this to the next level with the Women's Business Collaborative and with the leadership of the Gula Tech Foundation and Ron and Cyndi Gula. Ron and Cyndi's leadership has been shaping the future of cybersecurity for years. And we like to say at DDN that cyber success starts in the boardroom. Together with WBC, we're strengthening our women leaders in technology in the boardroom to not only join this initiative, but to be leaders in shaping and securing America's digital future. Our thanks to Ron and Cyndi and the other leaders at the Gula Tech Foundation. We're proud to be a part of your team, and the digital future is a lot brighter and more secure for all of us through this initiative.
Thank you to the Gula Foundation for your sponsorship. The partnership of WBC and DDN creates an unprecedented capability to drive the imperative of cybersecurity governance. DDN is a pioneer in developing technology executives for boardroom service and in educating corporate directors on cyber and systemic risk. Their widely acclaimed programs and boardroom qualified technology expert QTE certification are the global standard in advancing the practice and profession of digital and cyber risk governance. This partnership further provides an engine to create qualified experts to fill the pipeline in the C-suite of corporations and public sector, while also delivering qualified board directors and educating sitting directors. The result is a diverse pool of cybersecurity experts to bring deeper insights into the challenges and risks that their organizations must address. The Women's Cyber Governance Collaborative will leverage WBC's network and select diverse qualified candidates for DDN's programs, promote their successful qualification, and raise awareness for cyber governance throughout the WBC's extended network and initiatives. In the first year, this partnership will select and provide training to 100 women leaders. I'd also like to thank Edie Frazier and Bob Zukas for their leadership in forming the WCGC.
At WBC, we know that partnership and collaboration create powerful change. Thank you, Ron Gula and Cyndi Gula, for your support of this important work on cyber governance. We're very grateful.